Let's start with something bizarre. Imagine being a teenager, forever. You keep your energy, your youthful looks, and, if you're an axolotl, your gills. Axolotls are what scientists call neotenic animals. That means they reach sexual maturity without undergoing metamorphosis, unlike their salamander cousins. Instead of becoming a land-dwelling adult, they stay in their aquatic larval stage for life. It's like Peter Pan meets biology. Found only in a few lakes in Mexico, particularly Lake Xochimilco, the axolotl is a living time capsule of evolution. It still looks like its larval ancestors did millions of years ago. With frilly gills that fan out from the sides of their head, button eyes, and that permanently amused smile, axolotls seem less like real animals and more like a Pokemon come to life. But this cuteness hides a secret. The axolotl is one of the most scientifically valuable animals on the planet. If humans had the healing powers of axolotls, doctors might be out of work. These animals can regrow almost any part of their body, and we're not just talking about tails or limbs. Lose a leg? No problem. Lose your spine? Still fine. Need a new part of your heart? Axolotl biology says, sure, we've got you. Scientists have discovered that axolotls can regrow not only limbs, but also portions of their spinal cords, brain tissue, and even parts of their heart, with no scarring. And they don't just patch things up with scar tissue like we do. They regenerate actual, fully functional body parts. This ability has placed the axolotl at the center of cutting-edge biomedical research. Researchers are studying their genes and cellular responses to injury, hoping that someday we might unlock similar powers in humans. Imagine regrowing a finger, or recovering from a spinal injury thanks to insights from a tiny Mexican salamander. Back in the 19th century, European scientists were fascinated by axolotls and started keeping them in labs. Fast forward to today, and these creatures are a staple in research facilities all over the world. Why? For one thing, axolotls are surprisingly easy to breed and care for in captivity. More importantly, their genome is absolutely massive, around 10 times the size of a human's. In fact, it's one of the largest genomes ever sequenced. That genetic complexity holds the secrets to their regenerative abilities, and possibly much more. Scientists are investigating how certain genes activate during injury and regeneration, and how axolotls can keep these processes going without developing cancer, which would be a major risk in most other animals. Plus, their translucent skin makes it easier to observe organ development and healing in real time. It's like nature designed the axolotl to be the ultimate biological test subject, with a permanent smile. As famous as the axolotl is in science labs and internet memes, its real-life population is in serious trouble. In the wild, axolotls are critically endangered. Urbanization, water pollution, invasive species, and habitat destruction, particularly in Mexico City's freshwater systems, have devastated their natural homes. Estimates suggest that only a few hundred may still exist in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway, with scientists working to preserve and restore parts of Lake Xochimilco. Some even use floating gardens called chinampas, ancient Aztec farming methods, to create better living conditions for axolotls. It's an ironic twist. A creature that can regrow its body may not be able to survive if its environment disappears. But there is hope. Breeding programs, ecotourism, and cultural pride in this iconic species are helping shine a spotlight on its plight. The axolotl is not just a scientific marvel, it's a symbol of resilience. So, what can a smiling, gilled salamander teach us about being human? A lot, actually. For one, it shows us the incredible potential locked within biology. That life can be flexible, weird, and powerful all at once. It reminds us that growing older isn't the only way forward. Sometimes staying young has its advantages. It also forces us to confront our role in preserving biodiversity. Creatures like the axolotl don't just exist for our curiosity or entertainment, they might hold answers to our most pressing medical mysteries. But they also rely on us to protect the ecosystems they call home. And finally, the axolotl's constant smile might just remind us to stay curious. Because sometimes the weirdest looking animals have the most to teach us. So now we ask you, would you want to have the power to regrow your limbs? Do you think science will ever catch up with nature? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if this little creature made you smile, consider giving us a like, share the video with your fellow animal lovers, and subscribe for more deep dives into Earth's most incredible and mysterious life forms. Until next time, stay curious, and keep exploring.